What's good with y'all, man? What's good? We on the go right now, working out, staying active. You know what we got to do as men. The grind is real. If you would like to join a group of exclusive men driven towards goals, focused on becoming the best version of yourself, join our Discord. We got a private community Discord, double live streams on Thursdays and Sundays. And it's a group where we hold each other accountable, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm building a fraternity on this side. Click the link in the description, guys. Join the community. No games. All right. Only serious men. You got to be dedicated to changing your life. And I say this to bring this point up because this video right here, guys, I was with a chick last night. And, it's interesting how once you are on this path as a man, you start to just have them cycle into you, bro. You start to have them come to you, and it's just like, whoa, let me not, even though she might be willing to throw the cheeks at you, bro, you can't just willingly accept all the time. You got to make sure the vibe is right, gentlemen. We got to, you can't be thinking with your dick 100% of the time. You got to have some kind of dick discipline, so you can figure out where her motive is. And that's why the title of this video is Leave Women Alone When You Find This Out About Them, or, after they do this. Or what I want to key in on here, this is exactly what this chick tried to do. Now, keep in mind, I met her. She's coming off like, ego. We know most of these women coming off with ego. She's a beautiful chick. She's a pretty chick, man. I mean, body on point, face card, not deniable, give it to her. Dancer was good. Booty throwing was good. Okay, cool. That's already done. We've already made the decision. Okay, clappable. But the risk factor is where the discernment comes in. And here's where you got to actually listen to what the hell they talking about. Here's where what they say matters also with the actions. What women like to do when you meeting them, they like to always deflect and try to inquire about you. If she's trying to do this speed dating type shit and figuring out all about you, and then she's starting to ask about, oh, what are your plans with family? And what are your plans? Bitch, I just met you the first night. The only thing we definitely know is the attraction is there, and you need to hit me with a bounce attack. You want to hit me with a bounce attack. Bounce attack. Cool. That's it. The only thing we've discussed is dropping dick off. I can't even give you healing dick energy at that point because, when a chick is automatically going to, what do you do? And what do you do? And how do you see your future with this? They trying to insert themselves there. Too fast. I just met you. You doing this too fast. Come to find out, chick got 2 kids. Why all the chicks with all this baggage want to put themselves out there like they just such a blessing? You would be so blessed to have them in your life and their baggage. I'm looking at this chick like, yo, you got to be crazy. Like, that's the delusion. You know what I'm saying? That's the delusion we're dealing with these women, guys. And I'm just saying, like, you listen for these cues when they're trying to speed date too fast, do all the love bombing too fast. Like, that stuff, as long as we can keep conversation simple. Once it goes to seriousness, I wouldn't even suggest you smashing the chick. I didn't smash chick. I dropped her off. I'm like, okay, bye. These chicks over here wondering why. Don't you want to go back to your crib and fuck? Don't you want to come in my crib and fuck? Don't you want to? Nope, not anymore. 2 kids, baggage. You over here, oh, what are your plans for the future? Not you, bitch. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. I don't got nothing on my mind except the grind. You feel me? And that's how we gotta be as men. We can't be prioritizing these hoes and they need. See, a woman will sit here and throw all of her needs and necessities and and here's how my life, and here's how you need to see your future with me in it. And it seemed like when it's that kind of energy coming at you from these chicks, cut it. Men, we are locked in on one thing and one thing only. And that is the king mentality of seeking our highest self, becoming the best version of ourselves, right? And you cannot waver. I'm telling you guys, some of you guys don't believe me, but I'm telling you. But listen, pin comment, join, and I just want you to get the feel for what it is to be mentally focused every day, day in and day out, through the boring, through the lonely, through all of this stuff. And even if you are lonely, you looking for friends or a solid brotherhood, there you go. Join a community. Stop playing around with yourself. You playing around with your success. You diversify all your time into bullshit, but you don't want to get locked in on serious shit. Get locked in on the serious stuff. Watch how your life starts to change around. Watch how the dating situation for you, the women you're attracting, the quality and the quantity starts to change. Watch, bro. Watch. Now we over here just winning in the corner, and these women is approaching you, and they're like, "Yeah, I wanna join this winning and blah blah blah." No, because we work so hard on our way to the finish line, and really the finish line is a perpetual thing, right? It's a perpetual finish line that you continue to push out depending on the goals you reach. You reach new goals. Okay, you might have crossed that finish line, but then there's a new plateau. You post the finish line out again. And that doesn't mean to say you don't appreciate what you've done, or that doesn't count as a victory, or that you're not winning enough. It's just you staying in your lane and you're going at your pace and you're locked in. You see it as a challenge that you're willing to take on. You start to get addicted to the winning. You feel me? You start to get addicted to it. We don't got time to be sidetracked by women that are, low-hanging fruit is basically what she explained when these women are starting to like try to insert themselves as a priority in your life and make it seem like you would just be honored to be with them and all this. It's like, nah, especially when you just meet these women or you just hanging out with them for a couple of weeks. It's too fast. It's too much and it's too fast. We have to control the pace at which we allow this stuff to go. You know what I mean? And you can't allow females to feel like, they got control over anything. You can't allow them to feel like they got any kind of control over anything in your life. If they're trying to fight for power, if they're trying to fight to take power and all this other stuff, those are going to be failed opportunities for them. Because when they get introduced to a real man on his timing, on his energy, he ain't going to slow down for them. He's not going to change up his game plan or his mindset because, this chick on an emotional whim is trying to demand something from you or out of you or expecting you to step up to nah, get that bullshit out of here. Get that bullshit out of here. You got to be careful. As men, you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You cannot play games with your success. Men, we cannot play games with our success. We got to stay locked in. We got to stay focused. We got to stay driven. Don't play games with it. Don't play games with it. And really peep these hoes' actions. Peep how they speaking. You'll catch certain things about these women in conversation and you just back pocket it. You just like, okay, cool. That don't mean you got to address it right away. Some guys too impatient. They hear some bullshit. And sometimes you just need to hear some bullshit to keep you on point as a mental reminder. You don't got to address it instantly. You don't got to flip out emotionally or react even. You could just be formulating your game plan to escape. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with a super toxic bitch, I know that pussy good, but hey, you got to protect yourself first and foremost, right? You got to make sure you locked in on yourself. Leave the women alone that don't appreciate that it's your world. Because if they're trying to join and they're already making demands, imagine what they're going to do later down the line if you get caught up with them. And God forbid you get caught up with these types of chicks. We got to start making smarter decisions. However, we still want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way about having fun, guys. You can't just drop your guard out here when you're a winner. And if you want to get to a place where you're winning, understand that now you're going to have to pick up different tools about protecting yourself. It's cool. That's what comes with the winning. Enjoy it, bro. You have to enjoy it. You have to learn to thrive in the uncomfortable. You got to learn to be versatile. That's what we on. You feel me? That's what we on. Y'all keep the winning up. We going to stay on this grind. Anybody commenting brotherhood, I expect you to join the brotherhood. Okay? So the link will be in the pinned comment, in the description. Join us, bro. Double live stream. All the live streams are going to be on there. All live streams are on there. And it's live. You join a panel. With that said, y'all, we got to get back to this winning. We got to stay on the grind. All y'all boys stay up, stay blessed. And that's it. Let's keep doing it.
We locked in on this shit. We focus. We start at zero every day. But we go from zero to hero every fucking day, bro. We go from zero to hero every fucking day, though. That's how I like to keep it, man. That should keep you ambitious. How much did I achieve today? How much did I make today? How much did I do today? You just keep stacking them days, bro. Stack them days up. Stack them days up, kings. Stack them up, G. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning.